What is good, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. My partner Reoz is not going to be joining me today. However, I do have the pick that he likes. He texted me and told me the pick that he likes. Super busy at work today. We all have things we got going on. I still want to bring you guys the video. We're coming off a 2-0 day on a Wednesday. But here we got a nice 6-game slate on a Thursday. Sometimes Thursdays are iffy. Sometimes we'll get 3 games on a Thursday and they'll start at 6:30. But today we got 6 games. The slate starts half an hour later than it usually does at 7:30 Eastern time. So thank you for being here. Like I said, a good day yesterday. Patreon did not go so hot, but we are ready for a nice bounce back on the Patreon, especially coming into NFL, where NFL we've been red hot for the last couple of weeks, especially over here on the YouTube, but the Patreon especially. That's $15 a month. We have a premium Discord for our Patreon members as well. We just built that up, so go check that out. It's going to be linked down in the description below. And we're back on PrizePicks, of course. If you want to sign up for PrizePicks, give it a shot. It's the best place to do your player props. Not only can you do NBA, but you can mix and match NBA with college sports, esports, soccer, Euro sports, whatever you're looking for. They have it here on PrizePicks. They're super interactive with the community. They do a lot of things over here, like on the NFL. Joe Burrow needs half a passing yard. It's essentially a free square, free money they're giving you over here on PrizePicks for the NFL weekend. So if you're not big into the NFL, you can still take that square, pair it up with some NBA guys. So let's dive right into the picks. It's going to be a little bit quicker of a video. I'm going to get to Reoz's guy first. It's going to be Bogdan Bogdanovic. Over 2 3-pointers made. I think it's real good value because if you look at him here, on props.cash, there you have him at 2.5, and a lot of the sports books have him at 2.5. If you go down to 2, the odds for him go a lot are looking a lot better. It comes in at like minus 145 at the line at 2 flat. Brooklyn's defense has been pretty solid all year. Obviously, they continue to slip with a bunch of injuries that they have, but 14th in 3-pointers allowed, and he's coming off a really good game 3 days ago when he hit 6 against Milwaukee, and that's the type of volume we're looking for. He's a guy that gets hot. He chucks them early because this is a team that really has to stay in games. They need offense. But if you look at the attempts, he's hit 8 against, or attempted 8 the last time they played Brooklyn, and he hit this line as well. He's been playing really well. Coming off a couple of days of rest, hit 5 against Minnesota most recently. But look at this, with the line being at 2, he's pushed this line 3 times out of the 7 that we have here. But usually he performs really well when he gets a couple days of rest. But this is a really good matchup for him. Brooklyn's coming on a back-to-back. I don't know how good the defense is going to be here, but I really think Bogdanovic is some really solid value here for a guy that is a shooter and is going to put up a ton of threes, as we do know on the season right now. A full 6 attempts a game. Obviously, it's looking like a lot more as of late than usual. So, give me Bogdanovic here. And I have a first half line I want to get to for the NBA. Not usually do we go to these, but I think this one provides so much value. Jeremy Sohan here going against the LA Clippers. They're on a back-to-back as well. They just played the Lakers in a really good game. Lakers pulled away down the stretch, but the Spurs were leading most of the third quarter. And this guy, he's had a lot of upside. He has all the crazy hair. In the picture, it's pink, and then you'll watch him and it's green, and the next time it's purple. He does a lot of things well for this team. He's a really good rebounder. He's not much of a three-point shooter, but he's been shooting very consistently from the three-point line as of late. You can see here, he's hitting about 2 a game, 2.4 in his last 5, and then 2 on the season. And he played really well against the Clippers most recently as well. You look at his three-point percentage against the Clippers. He hit 2 against the Clippers, and then the points, 16 points against the Clippers, and this is full game, mind you. And if you go to the first half, he scored 9 against the Clippers in the first half, and we're at PRA here, and this is at 9.5. He's grabbing rebounds against them in the first half as well. He's not a guy that gets to the line a lot, but let's look at some of the PRA stats here in the first half, and majority of his minutes are coming in the first half as well, mind you. He's not a guy that's going to be much of a playmaker, but you see here against the Clippers 2, and then 4 against Portland. If we could find some of the rebounds here, he's been rebounding the ball, and that's really what is his main thing here. Getting a ton of rebounds, 2 here and then 4 against Portland. But if you look at the full game, he's getting 6 to 7 to 8 rebounds a game. And if he can try to get some of these in the first half, has put together some of that scoring as well, I think he's going to run away with this line. Because this Spurs team, like I said, they're not very good. It's hard for them to keep up with some of these elite teams like the Clippers. We don't know if the Clippers are going to be elite yet because of health, but they've been known to be one of the best teams in the West. The Nuggets, they can't keep up with some of these teams, so they need to play really well off the jump. And this Sohan guy has been an X factor for them. If he comes out and scores the ball well, they can usually stick around into these games for quite a bit. So they're a young team. I'm not really nervous about the back-to-back. I'm not nervous about his minutes getting really hindered because they are playing on a back-to-back, but I think that he's in a really good spot tonight. They don't really have to travel far. Well, they don't travel at all, really. They go from the Lakers to the Clippers, so I think this is a really good spot for him, and I'm going to take him in the first half PRA, and that's going to be it. Bogdanovic and Jeremy Sohan, two guys that we haven't went to really all season. Bogdanovic really early on in the season, but a little bit different than what we usually do. We're usually more like points guys or full PRA guys, but 3-pointers made in first half PRA. Have a lot of confidence in these two picks. So we'll catch you next time. Peace out.